Hey there, wildlife warriors! It's time to talk about something that hits hard. Humans have pushed some of Earth's most jaw-dropping creatures, like the shaggy, woolly mammoth, razor-clawed smilodon, cave lion, and even the massive megalania lizard, right into extinction. And guess what? The crisis isn't over. Our actions are still driving countless animals to the edge, and it's happening fast. Today, I'm taking you on a wild ride to meet the 7 rarest animals teetering on the brink of disappearing forever. These stories are equal parts heartbreaking and inspiring, so stick with me to learn who they are, why they're in trouble, and what makes them so special. Let's dive in. Number 7, Vakita, the ocean's tiniest treasure. Imagine a porpoise so small it could fit in your arms. That's the Vakita, the world's smallest cetacean, found only in the Gulf of California, Mexico. These shy dolphin-like creatures evolved 50 million years ago from a 4-legged land mammal called Pakicetus, which roamed ancient Pakistan. With their cute panda-like faces and sleek bodies, vaquitas are adorable, but in dire straits. In 1997, about 600 were still swimming. By 2018, that number plummeted to just 19. Today, experts estimate fewer than 10 remain, making them the rarest marine mammal on Earth. The culprits? Water pollution from agricultural runoff and illegal fishing nets meant for totoaba fish, which trap vaquitas when they surface to breathe. Conservationists are racing to save them with net bans and breeding programs, but time's running out. Losing the vaquita would be like losing a piece of the ocean's soul. Number 6. Chinese giant salamander, the ancient river monster. Picture an amphibian, longer than your average basketball player. That's the Chinese giant salamander, the world's largest amphibian, stretching up to 6 feet. These living fossils have been chilling in China's rocky rivers and lakes for 170 million years, outlasting dinosaurs. Their slimy, mottled bodies and tiny eyes give them a prehistoric vibe, but they're more than just cool looking. In Chinese culture, they're prized as a delicacy and used in traditional medicine, which has led to rampant overharvesting. Add in water pollution from industrial waste and dam construction, and their numbers have tanked. Fewer than 50,000 remain in the wild. Scientists are working on captive breeding, but habitat destruction makes it tough. Saving these ancient giants means preserving a living link to Earth's distant past. Number 5. Greater bamboo lemur, Madagascar's bamboo bandit. Lemurs are the rock stars of Madagascar, the world's 4th largest island, where 85% of wildlife exists nowhere else. The greater bamboo lemur, one of over 100 lemur species, is a primate cousin to monkeys, apes, and even us humans. These fluffy, wide-eyed critters live almost entirely on bamboo, swinging through Madagascar's forests like pint-sized pandas. But here's the tragedy. Human-driven deforestation for agriculture and logging has shredded their habitat. Thought extinct in the 1970s, a small group was rediscovered in 1986, but today, fewer than 500 survive. Their bamboo buffet is disappearing, and so are they. Conservation efforts, like protected reserves, are fighting to keep them around. But it's a race against time to save this quirky primate. Number 4. Sumatran rhinoceros, the furry rhino rebel. If you think rhinos are all bald and boring, meet the Sumatran rhinoceros, the only rhino species with a coat of reddish-brown hair. Think of it as the punk rock cousin of the extinct woolly rhinoceros, which humans hunted out 10,000 years ago. These compact rhinos, the smallest of their kind, once roamed from India to Southeast Asia, but are now confined to the islands of Sumatra and Borneo. Deforestation for palm oil plantations and poaching for their horns have crushed their numbers. In 1986, about 800 roamed the wild. Today, just 34 remain, making them one of the rarest large mammals. Captive breeding programs have had mixed success, but every birth is a glimmer of hope. Losing these hairy rebels would mean losing a unique chapter of rhino history. Number 3. St. Lucia racer, the Caribbean's sneaky survivor. Slithering through the Caribbean island of St. Lucia, the St. Lucia racer is the world's rarest snake. These non-venomous foot-long foot-long serpents once thrived, feasting on lizards and rodents. But in 1887, humans introduced mongooses to control pests, and it backfired big time. Mongooses not only gobbled up the race's food, but also started eating the snakes themselves. By 1936, the races were declared extinct, until 2012, when 11 were found on Maria Major, a tiny mongoose-free island nearby. A breeding program is now in place, but with fewer than 20 left. These snakes are hanging on by a scale. Protecting their tiny island home is crucial to keeping this elusive species alive.
Number 2. Gariel, the fish-snatching river king.
Don't mistake a Gariel for a crocodile. They're a distinct family with long, slender jaws built for snagging fish, like a living fishing rod. These aquatic reptiles with their quirky bulbous snouts, called agara in males, once swam rivers from Pakistan to Myanmar. Now they're only found in India and Nepal, with fewer than 650 left. Overfishing by humans has depleted their fishy diet, while river pollution and dam construction destroy their homes. Gariels spend most of their time underwater, surfacing to bask on sandbanks, but their habitat is shrinking fast. Conservationists are releasing captive bred gharials into protected rivers, but saving them means tackling human greed for fish and clean water. Number 1. Kacaro, the world's weirdest parrot. Forget your typical squawking, colourful parrot. The kakapo, native to New Zealand, is a chubby, flightless, nocturnal parrot that looks like a mossy green teddy bear. Weighing up to 9 pounds, it's the heaviest parrot species and the only one that can't fly, making it a total oddball. With a lifespan of over 100 years, these herbivores munch on native plants and live longer than most birds. But when European settlers arrived with cats, dogs, and rats, New Zealand's ecosystem went haywire and kakapos became predator snacks. Their population crashed to just 247, all living on predator-free islands thanks to intense conservation efforts. Every kakapo has a name and scientists track them like family. Saving this lovable weirdo means protecting a one-of-a-kind marvel of evolution. What a wild ride through the world of endangered animals. These creatures are fighting for survival, and their stories remind us how much our actions matter. If this got your heart racing, smash that like button and subscribe for more epic wildlife adventures. Let's spread the word and help save these incredible species. Catch you in the next one. Stay wild and take care.